Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, aka Vegan Bodega Cat, and welcome back to Vlogmas, where the quantity goes up and the quality goes down. Today I'm shooting a video that it took a whole month to prepare, and I really hope you guys like it. As you guys know, I've been struggling with my skin ever since my late teens. I was blessed in my early teens, so I thought I would just go my whole life pimple free. That was not the case. Turns out the same thing happened to my mom. She didn't have any pimples in her teens, and then her 20s were like full of acne. So, runs in the family. The only vegan cruelty-free skincare that really worked for my skin, and by worked I mean kept the pimples down to kind of a minimum, was Osé, but Osé is ridiculously expensive. The facial cleanser was $65 and the lotion was like $45. Granted, they would last me 2 or 3 months, so that was awesome. But still, making those purchases was a lot on my bank account. So about a month ago, I was looking to change my moisturizer to something new, and I asked you guys on Instagram to suggest to me a vegan cruelty-free moisturizer that works for you, and a lot of you suggested a brand called The Ordinary. Looking into the brand, I was shocked at how inexpensive it was. Considering they are vegan cruelty-free and have decent ingredients, the price tags just blew my mind. Going from spending $65 on a cleanser to spending like $7 on a cleanser, you just get kind of suspicious of the $7 cleanser. I mean, what is in it? How is it so cheap? Is it even any good? So I decided to try an experiment. I took my ass down to the Decium store. Decium sells a lot of skincare, and one of the brands that it's associated to is The Ordinary. And I walked in, I asked an associate to give me a complete skincare routine, and I decided that I was gonna use their skincare routine only for a whole month to see what happened to my skin. I have all the skincare products that they suggested I use right here. So I'm gonna talk you through the skincare routine that they gave me at the store and then tell you how my skin reacted over the course of a month. I recorded clips of my skin over the whole month too, so you could see any changes as they happen, if any changes happen at all. So here's the skincare routine that I followed. So the first thing they gave me was a facial cleanser. It's right here. It's called the Squalene Cleanser, a squalene-based facial cleanser and makeup remover. I know squalene is a facial oil. My knowledge ends there. I'm not a skincare expert, but this is what it looks like. My only gripe after using this for a whole month was that I finished one bottle and then had to buy a new one. So while this bottle wasn't expensive, the only size they had in store was this small one, and I finished it in like 3 weeks. I know they have a bigger size, but I can't find it anywhere, so that's one of the downsides to using this. The second thing that they gave me was a moisturizer. It's this one right here. It's called the Natural Moisturizing Factors and HA. I think HA stands for hyaluronic acid. So this was the moisturizer I was using. They also gave me a retinoid emulsion. It says granactive retinoid 2% emulsion. They said that this one was the more mild one, so that's the one that I went with. And that's how it looks like. They also gave me 100% organic cold pressed Barrage Seed Oil. I had never heard of Barrage Seed Oil before this, but again, I was committed to just doing whatever they say for a whole month, so I bought it. And the last thing I was given is the most interesting. It is a AHA 30 plus BHA 2% peeling solution, 10-minute exfoliating facial. And it looks like this. It looks like blood. And it looks like blood when you put it on your face too. It feels really cool. But it tingles a little, so make sure you don't leave it on for more than 10 minutes. The last thing they told me to buy was a sunscreen. Now, The Ordinary doesn't have a sunscreen, so they recommended I buy this one from Supergoop. It's the Everyday Sunscreen. I got it at Sephora, and it's fairly big. I'm pretty sure it's gonna last me a really long time. It looks like this, and it is SPF 50. So for the past month, I only used these on my face. And let me explain to you the routine they gave me. In the morning, I use the facial cleanser. Unfortunately, I realized that I have to use quite a bit or else it feels like I'm not using anything. Maybe that's why I went through it a lot. But I used like 3 P's amount. 2 P's, not 1 P size, maybe like 2.5 P sizes. So that's what I did. And then I followed up with the moisturizer. The moisturizer actually goes a long way, so this giant bottle is gonna last forever. And then lastly, once those two dried, I would use the sunscreen. That's my morning routine. I mean, pretty basic. Come nighttime, I use the cleanser again, same. But then I massage a couple drops of the retinoid on my face. Let me show you how it looks like that. And after that dries for like a minute, I add the Barrage Seed Oil for my nighttime routine. And that's how that looks like. Disclaimer, the Barrage Seed Oil smells not great. It doesn't smell terrible, but it smells like musty, kind of like wood and plastic, slightly melty plastic and wood. I don't know, it's not my favorite smell, but it's not terrible. Like, I can handle it, whatever. And then once a week, I would use the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. So once a week, I would use this guy right here, and I know you want to see what this looks like. Oh, if it'll let me open it. What the heck? This looks like this. Ooh. I would apply some to my face, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then rinse it off. So I did that once a week. That was my face routine for a whole 30 days. And here are the results. Okay, so this is day 1 of using only the ordinary products for a month and seeing what happens. I decided to shoot this video today, so here I am, hi. And I just wanted to give you a close-up of my skin. I have a shit ton of clogged pores, and I have these weird things that happen around my eyes, and it happens right here too. It's like just redness and some pimples, but mostly just redness. And it's never been this bad on this eye before. I think that's why I decided to do this challenge out of desperation. I don't know what's up here. It's like a little redness. I think it's because like my eyes tear up in my sleep. I don't know, but I never used to have it when I was younger. And it like comes and goes. I just don't understand what's going on. So this is an accurate log of how my skin looks like on day 1. And I guess I will periodically check in with you guys over the next month, and hopefully we can get rid of this shit. Hey guys, it is day 4 of using the Nothing Ordinary, no, that is a cheese brand. The Ordinary face products, and I have a lot of thoughts, but first let me show you my face really quick. So that's my face. I don't know if you noticed, but the irritation right here is a lot less, and the irritation underneath my eye is a lot less. But this has nothing to do with the Ordinary products. Let me explain. So I used to have irritation like that a long time ago, and I went to the dermatologist and they gave me something for dermatitis. I don't know if you guys know what dermatitis is, but it just means like skin irritation. It doesn't really tell you what's going on. But this cream for dermatitis helps when I get these bumps, but every time I stop using the cream, the bumps come back. So I still don't have a real solution for these bumps. I thought that changing my skincare would help, but I went a while without using that cream, and you saw how bad the bumps got. So now I'm back to using the cream. But again, I don't want to be reliant on this cream, so I think I'm going to go to the dermatologist again to see what's going on with this and see if they can give me something to permanently remove it. That being said, let's talk about the rest of my skin, like the normal bits. For example, like this side of my face doesn't have those bumps, and I definitely see a difference in texture and like just how moisturized and springy feeling my skin is. I was having a lot of trouble with just like so many clogged pores, just so many clogged pores. They're definitely going down in number, and they're feeling less like rough and gross. That is my update on day 4. If I do end up going to a dermatologist during this month of like videoing, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know what they say, etc, etc. Roberto wants to record his face too. Today is day, I don't know, I'll put the day right here, and this is my face today. And I had a revelation yesterday. I was thinking, so let's just say my skin doesn't get better over this month. That still makes the Ordinary better than what I was using before, because before I was using Osé and I was paying $65 for a cleanser and $45 for a moisturizer versus Osé. I meant to say versus the Ordinary. I paid like $23 for like 5 products. So technically, even if my skin doesn't get better, which I think it is a little bit, this brand is still better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save you some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it is day I don't know what, and here is my face. That stupid breakout I was getting here is clearing up, but I still don't know if overall my face is less breakouty than when I started this thing. One thing I do know though is that it's like smoother feeling, so especially on my forehead and like right here. But in general, I feel like my cheeks, I don't know, is there a difference? Maybe I just can't tell because like I can't like see or remember how I looked like when I started this, but we'll see what happens at the end. I know we still have at least like 10 days to go, maybe even longer, 2 weeks, something like that. See you on the other side.
And here's an update at day 25 where my skin definitely looks better, but I think it was just lighting or something, because then at day 30, which is the last day, my skin went back to looking like meh. Here's an awkward close-up of those weird chin bumps. Definitely need to go to a dermatologist. All in all, I think my skin looks a little better, but you know, not amazing or anything.
At the end of the day, I don't see a huge difference in my skin, but I'm going to keep using The Ordinary for a few reasons. The first one is, all of these things together, without the sunscreen, was $23 and change. All of this together was half my moisturizer. It was 1/4 what I was paying for skincare in the past, which is like, the second thing is, unfortunately, I don't think you could judge a skincare over a single month of use. I know that a month will show you some changes, but skin takes a long time to decide what it's gonna do with its life. So I think I'm gonna give this another 2 to 3 months and maybe update you guys on my Instagram about how it's going. But yeah, for those 2 reasons, I'm gonna keep using it. I like it. Literally my only complaint is the Barrage Seed Oil smells a little funny. And if I finish the Barrage Seed Oil and I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference, I could switch to using jojoba oil at night or something. It's not a big deal. I used to use jojoba oil at night as a moisturizer in the past, and it works pretty well for me. So yeah, that's all my thoughts. Have you used The Ordinary? Are there any products you think I should add to my routine? They do have a lot of other products, but because I'm not a skincare expert, I didn't really know what else to add into my routine. And yeah, that is all I have to say. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram where I post every single day, I'll put my Instagram right here. And that's all I have for today. I will talk to you next time. Goodbye!
A special shout out to my bodega babes, Jessica, Christina, Marlene, Lucia, Alex Creates, Ellen, Michelle, Laura, Kaylin, Marielle, Alex Planet Earth, Emily Blaine, Juanita, Emily B, Jenny, Marcia, Charlotte, Gemini, Curtis, Stacy, Clarissa, Michelle, Eduardo, and Chloe. You guys are the absolute best, and these videos are made possible with your support.